Hey guys, what's up? We're back here out at the property for some much needed R&R. The last couple days have been like a bummer. It's happened to everybody, a lot of people across the United States. We were one of them. It got down so cold our pipes froze, and then when it thawed out, it was spraying everywhere. Filled up my whole basement with water, about probably 5 to 6 inches of water. So about 12 hours of cleanup, got it taken care of. Gave a friend of mine a shout to get a sump pump or a pool pump over there, which thanks Matt, appreciate that. Anyways, moving on, we're gonna go ahead and hike around in the woods, and I'm gonna bring you guys along with me. I know there's been a lot of talk about the trades going on with the Cardinals amongst my friends and stuff in the threads, so I went ahead and threw the Cardinals hat on for the boys today. But I appreciate you guys checking this video out. Let's go ahead and take off out there in those woods. I have to end up taking this jacket off. It's actually 64 degrees or something like that. Kind of crazy, because just a few days ago it was felt like -4. Whatever, that's the Midwest for you. We get kind of every bit of weather right in the middle of the airstreams, so we get a little bit of everything. Hot weather, cold weather. If you don't like the weather today, wait 5 minutes, it'll probably change. Said it's gonna be pretty sloppy. We'll see how deep into these woods I can get. I just wore some basic outdoor Under Armour tennis shoes. Ooh, found the briar patch. So I went down into the woods, not too far, and yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead and put these wet boots on. No big deal. Probably throw some Walmart bags in between my feet and the boot, so maybe that'll keep my feet dry. Okay, here we go again. Threw some boots on, threw the hair up. About to head back out into the woods again. We'll see here. I ended up leaving my walking stick because the tripod kind of acts as both tripod and walking stick. But like I was saying, I just kind of brought the basic stuff with me. Stuff I found in my closet as I was cleaning it out, and then in the refrigerator, just grabbed the old anyways, hunk of sausage and a jug of water, and I got a knife with me and a lighter, and we're gonna go try to start a fire and cook some sausage. Anyways, back on into the woods now that I got my boots on. Go slog through this mud and won't have to worry about it so much. Thank you. All right, so on the way into the woods, I noticed this tree right here. I'm gonna grab some wood off of it because it's up off the ground and dry. So now I can start a fire with this. Also, while I'm over here, I noticed this top for a truck lid. It looks pretty dry underneath. Maybe that'd be fun to make a project with. And we got this gate right here that I need to put back at the front. But there's quite a bit of stuff here. Some insulated doors. Maybe I should try and build something with this stuff. Another truck topper. Anyways, yeah, maybe, I don't know. Let me know in the comments if I should build something out of this old junk. Maybe build a little lean-to or something down there in the woods, someplace I can get out of the rain while I'm down here. Anyways, moving on. We can grab some of this wood and brought that. I've had that for a long time. It's given to me by an old neighbor. A wise old hippie gave me this knife before my daughter was even born. Anyways, cut up some of this grass. We use that to get this fire started. anyways, now that I'm back down in the woods here, I'm definitely glad that I threw these boots on, because I was slipping and sliding around in those other ones. But they're just basic like running shoes. We are at a crossroads in the old trails. Take that one down. You can see back in there, it's kind of that opening where that deer stand is, right over there. Anyways, you come in through here, and you can take a left down that way, or the trail that I took down right there. We're gonna head this way. See what we can see. All right, guys, we made it down here. When we first purchased this property, the sellers kind of mentioned, oh, you guys made it around to the Meteor Site, because we had hiked in through the woods. And we were like, yeah, I mean, there's a big clearing. So they started telling us a story about how, you know, years ago, a meteor had landed up north, more towards the northern part of Missouri, kind of towards Kansas. And the story was that a piece of that meteor, they think, broke off and hit here. They said that they had a rock floating around up by their old house that they think may have been a meteor, but who knows really. If nothing else, it makes for a really fun story. And we are here now, so look around. It's completely cleared out. Like something came and turned all the soil upside down, so nothing will grow back here anymore. But it's just like a really cool spot, if nothing else. So you can see how the dirt, all this is clay. So we have white clay all over the property, but it's typically pretty far down. Like if you look on the sides of the river or creeks down there. But it looks like something hit and pushed everything up. So they insisted, and we're gonna keep going with the story. It's a fun story nonetheless. Maybe one day somebody will come out here and try and dig in the place up, but it's got like the stickiest white clay. But pretty cool spot. Who knows, maybe I'll try to make a fire up here at this spot. Maybe cook my sausage right now. Let's see, it looks like there's some dry wood being kept up off the ground, so wonder what kind of bone that's from. Probably deer. I bet it got caught by a Bigfoot. All right, so I'd say for now anyways, this spot will be good, and go gather up some rocks and make a little rock fire ring, and lots of those. I'm thinking that this spot will be good for now. It seems dry enough and flat enough that we may use it in the future. That's getting quite a bit of shade, which would be good in the summer. It's not quite that flat. So move forward, we're gonna make a fire ring right here. I'm gonna go around and collect some rocks, and we'll get back to you. Okay, these rocks are definitely wet, but I'm not gonna get a very big fire going. Hopefully leaving them here, they can dry out a bit. But it should be good to keep the fire from spreading, and I don't think they're gonna explode or anything. It's gonna be a pretty small fire. Basic teepee style. It's like you learned at camp. I'm gonna do it with a lighter this time instead of one match, but maybe that was just me. One match challenge. Each year at camp, you'd be that kid walking around with a pin made out of just a match. That way you'd know, hey, this kid is able to make a fire with one match. All right, we struck the mother lode on plenty of wood just beyond the tree line of the Meteor Site. We have down trees that are dead but standing, plenty of stuff to burn, which is good. So this will be a pretty good spot. Ow, and got me in the ear. This will be a good spot to set up a little campsite. And if you go up the hill from here, we have a spot where I like to call the deer sanctuary. That's where I always end up running into multiple deers. They seem to like to lay up there on top of that ridge because it's probably a better vantage point. Okay, yeah, nice. Clear this out. Clear a couple more of these eye pokers out of the way here. But now it's a nice entrance into the woods. Just from our first site. So this is officially, I'd say, the first site that I've set up on the property. I'm starting to like it. Once I settle in here a little bit more over the next coming weeks, it'll probably even feel more comfortable. We'll see how dry or wet that area stays. Everything else around is pretty sopping wet, so I'm pretty impressed with that spot. Now I need to go find a good stick to put my sausage on. I really need a place to sit, so that's my next objective, is to go out and find something to sit on. Right, here's what I found. Quickest, easiest thing for now. I have no tools, so I'll sit on this, keep my butt up off the ground. So one thing I try to make sure and do while I'm out here is keep track of my tools. So typically, if I'm around the fire, I'll keep my knife or my axe or my machete closer to the fire, because I know I'm gonna stay away from that and keep an eye on it and not fall into the fire, you know. So Then that way you don't end up stepping on a knife or something in the woods with your axe. Make sure and chop your axe into a tree. You can lose it in those leaves pretty easily, or just leave it behind, not thinking about it. But just a little trick I like to do is keep my tools next to the fire. That way I know where they always are. Well, golly. You can see sun's probably about an hour from going down. I really needed this. I needed to just get out and reset so I can get ready to do the last little bit of moving, yard sale, all the little stuff that we need to finish out this next week and weekend. But I just wanted to get out here and make a move on my idea, because I've been wanting to get out here for a while and just been lazy, and lots of other stuff going on in life. It's just life, you know, that's just how it is. But my best advice to you guys is just get out there and go have some fun, because for me, I hate to get so stagnant in life, just slowing you down. And what I mean by slowing you down is keeps you from getting out and doing what you really want to do. Anyways, try to reset and recalibrate and keep talking to this camera, and hopefully something will come of it in the future. And I appreciate you guys watching this. Let's get out there and let's have some fun. So you probably know how I feel about this. If you're packing your trash in, you need to be sure and be packing your trash out. Right here, but you can see where like the deers lay down in these depressions right here where the leaves all packed down. This is what I call the deer sanctuary, which seems like it'll be a good place to set up a hammock camp, or have a, you know, because there's plenty of trees close together that you could hang your hammock up. There'd be definitely deer coming through your campsite, which would be fun. It's nice and dry up here, much more dry than it was down there. And you can kind of see, possibly kind of drops off right there, and then there's pine trees right behind there. That's kind of right where that Meteor Site is, which is weird. Those pine trees grow all around it, nothing grows in the middle. Now we're just traipsing around through the woods. You can see where definite animal action was, or animal tracks and trails cut through here, and all the leaves are packed down from where the deer seem to lay down under these trees and stuff. All right, guys, once again, I appreciate you checking out this edit. If you liked it, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment, maybe subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. I'm trying to hit 100 subscribers, and I'm gonna do a giveaway, not quite sure what yet. And I'm also gonna put out a special episode, do something crazy. I'm thinking before it starts to warm up, do a polar plunge. If you help me get to that 100 subscriber mark, I would really appreciate it. And I will come to you with more details about the giveaway and the special episode. But once again, thanks for watching this edit, and we'll see you next time.